Sometimes on Sean's View Entertainment, there are twists, there are turns, and sometimes you can expect the unexpected. According to rumors, speculation, and gossip online, we are going to jump right into this and not waste any of your valuable time. Shocking incident after Raw, and we got NXT on tonight, right now, as you're watching the show. Remember to like, comment, become a channel member, donate with a Super Things donation, or just simply become a channel member today. After Raw, news breaks that a top WWE star has been brutally attacked in a hotel. Rumors of a stabbing. Now, there was also a stabbing at a school today that led to a student dying, which was very sad and very horrible. WWE cameras show the aftermath. Security tape reveals a hooded figure lurking, but the face isn't clear. Now, the star that was attacked by this mystery assailant, this mystery individual, you got to wonder, is it an inside job? Is it someone from AEW? Or is it someone from WWE's own home, Raw, SmackDown, or NXT? Ambulance sirens close the episode of Raw, and WWE announces an official investigation. The locker room is shaken. Superstars begin pointing fingers at rivals. Management, Triple H, Adam Pearce hold urgent meetings on TV, hinting that the attack might even be inside the company. A few wrestlers may be a heel faction, like the Judgment Day, or someone else like, well, hell, maybe the new vision of Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker may have led to the attack. They dropped cryptic promos teasing their involvement. Meanwhile, the injured superstar cuts a hospital promo vowing revenge when they recover. WWE begins to drop misleading clues. A piece of torn ring gear found near the hotel. Security footage showing multiple people in the lobby. Anonymous messages sent to WWE social media accounts. Fans and wrestlers alike speculate, is it a jealous rival? A returning legend? Or is it an outsider invading WWE? Or is it someone looking to make a splash in their debut in the WWE? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Tensions grow as more minor backstage attacks occur, creating instant paranoia. After weeks of suspense, the hooded figure finally attacks again live on Raw. First the hotel room, now in the arena. This thing is getting blown out of proportion. This is literally tipping the iceberg. This time, security corners the assailant, and the hood comes off to reveal the attacker. The attacker. Who did it? Why did they do it? Who was behind it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it would appear as if there's going to be a major heel turn, a huge turning of the tides as to who the attacker was and who set this entire thing up and what is the end goal? What is the end game in all of this? The twists and the turns are absolutely all over the place. It's almost like a Russo swerve of sorts. But ladies and gentlemen, it would appear as if that these random attacks, these betrayals will be done by none other than a debuting WWE star from the NXT brand who is going to be a major name on the WWE roster. But ladies and gentlemen, there is more to this story than meets the eye. Remember to comment and subscribe. A new signing and debut looking to make a name in the most shocking way possible. Again, it will be a new signing and a debut. The injured superstar finally returns and confronts their attacker. This leads to a high-stakes match at a future PLE event in the WWE. The stipulation could be something brutal like no holds barred, steel cage, or a street fight. However, there's been even rumor and speculation of a match coming back that we have not seen in a very long time, well over a decade. 3 stages of hell. 3 stages of hell, ladies and gentlemen. The art keeps fans engaged weekly, teases a big reveal, and creates pay-per-view level payoff. Now, again, viewers, this is one of those things that could get very intriguing real quick and real fast. And will it last? We are also receiving word at this hour that several WWE legends and top stars are advocating for the return of former World Heavyweight Champion, former WWE Champion, Alberto Del Rio. Wow, that's shocking. New accusations claim that Hulk Hogan was killed, not just dead. Bubba the Love Sponge isn't backing down for claims surrounding Hulk Hogan's death. In a new update, he came out swinging with serious accusations. The longtime radio host doubled down, saying that he believes that Hulk Hogan didn't just die, he was murdered. He was killed. During a recent segment on his YouTube channel, Bubba insisted that the circumstances around Hulk Hogan's passing don't add up. He flat out said someone is covering up the truth and suggested that there was foul play. Somebody made a mistake and somebody's covering up and somebody killed Hulk Hogan. That's what you're saying, my opinion. He clarified that this was his personal belief, but he wasn't tiptoeing around the issue either. Bubba reminded his audience that when he first raised concerns about Hulk Hogan's health back in June, about him being on a deathbed, was real and legitimate. It was credible. Now, mind you, let me pre-qualify my opinion by saying I was absolutely denounced as a nut job, as a fat-ass loudmouth, as shock jock, and as a guy who had a personal axe to grind with Terry. When I was the only person that was giving you the information that Terry was not going well and that he may die. It's also said that he had been warning people since June 18th that something was seriously wrong with Hulk Hogan and his health, and something wasn't adding up right. Something fishy was going on. He claimed that he had several daily conversations about it and even called out people who brushed him off. He then listed names directly. Eric Bischoff, Brian Blair, Jimmy Hart, Nick Hogan, they all said I was crazy. But now with no autopsy, no toxicology report, and no official investigation from the county medical examiner, Bubba says the warning signs are impossible to ignore. In a previous video, he showed Hogan's official death certificate and pointed out that the line for a medical examiner case reads not applicable. He could have said run over by a unicorn and no one would have contested it. There's no way to confirm. Whether people agree with Bubba's take or not, he's not letting this go, and he's dead serious about the possibility that something more sinister has happened to his longtime friend, Hulk Hogan. What do you think about Bubba's claims? Is there something missing in Hulk Hogan's death investigation? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Some would say exposure is the last thing that this lying piece of garbage should get after Hogan's death. Why aren't you guys making articles debunking that Brooke contacted timeline that he made up instead? That Brooke contract timeline that he made up instead. Karrion Kross set for his in-ring return following his departure from the WWE. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Also, we got some breaking news coming in right now as a title, a championship, the uncertainty around the WWE Speed Title, the WWE Speed Championship. We all know that the men's WWE Speed Title has pretty much been retired, but is the WWE Women's Speed Title still going to be rehired? Is it still going to be a thing on WWE television? Again, it all comes down to your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. It is very pivotal here on Sean's View. Also, we are receiving word at this hour and at this time that Bronson Reed says he will never be the same again following that last injury he had to his foot and his ankle. He will never, ever, his staying mobile and staying up front, that could have cut his career a couple of years short. Make no mistake about that. Now, here's the thing. Would you rather see Chris Jericho return? Because we all know the rumors and speculation about Jericho's return. Would you rather see Chris Jericho return, or would you rather see Alberto Del Rio return to the WWE? It all boils down to your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions. Yes, indeed, it does. Again, it was a career-threatening ankle injury for Bronson Reed, and he said he is even lucky that he's even back. He's lucky that he can even step into a wrestling ring in 2025. Again, Naomi finally discovered, talking about it, bringing it up since the whole internet world knows about it, Raw knows about it, the WWE Universe knows about it, wrestling fans know about the pregnancy, her having a baby. As of yet, we don't know if it's a male or a female, but we know one thing. It is going to be a boy or a girl. That is what we do know. But how Naomi discovered she was pregnant after, again, years and years of struggle for Naomi. So our best and our prayers go out to Naomi and wish her a speedy and quick, hopefully everything goes well with her recovery, with her birth. Hopefully there's no complications. Hopefully everything goes according to plan, because you just never know. Naomi has battled. She has fought. She has scratched away. She's wanted this for a long, long time as Naomi. And finally, hopefully, it is going to materialize the way that she wants it to. But here on Show and View, we are brewing up more news and rumors because this is the fresh brew, because we are true to all of you. Willow Nightingale says it's time for woman's blood and guts. Roman Reigns reaches yet another WWE milestone, and new AEW trademark filing hints at a potential special. Also, what did you think about the WWE honoring ECW at Raw in Philadelphia last night? I felt that was very fitting. Breaking news on Kevin Nash and Bret the Hitman Hart. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this one. Kevin Nash calls dishonesty on Bret Hart's SummerSlam claim that he did not have a seat at SummerSlam. Again, a lot of controversy, a lot of heat going on about WWE and Bret the Hitman Hart at this time and at this hour. Don't you dare be sour, as the New Day would say. Will they ever be the tag team champions? Well, maybe you got to clap for that. But here on Show and View, it's all about your thoughts, your clap, your opinions. Your view is the only view that matters on YouTube.com. Subscribe. Plenty more to come, because this is how it will always transpire. Later.